Hi everybody. So today we're going to be going through the second half of the Fire Emblem Arcana tarot cards. In the last video about these, we were able to go through the first half here, and I separated these cards from the other ones so that we wouldn't end up repeating any. So here are the old ones. I'll just put them off to the side. Lytton can guard them here. And we have the Fire Emblem Arcana guidebook right here with some beautiful artwork of Sharena and Alphonse. These two are the OCs from Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the mobile game. And you can see they're each holding one of the tarot cards. So let's see what else we have. I really hope that they consider doing another one of these Fire Emblem compendiums, artworks, where they get a bunch of artists that are fan artists of Fire Emblem. They have them contribute some beautiful artwork, because there's a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses characters that I would love to see featured in another project like this. Let's take a look here. First up, we have a card representing death. I'm not sure of who this is featured. First I thought it was Lucina, but that blade does not match the falchion. Beautiful card though. You can see either a sunrise or a sunset in the background there. Perhaps Julia? I'm unsure. Put them over here. We have Wheel of Fortune. It looks like we have male Corin here and female Corin here, with the Yato blade running through the center. Let me flip it over so that you can see male Corin on the top this time. That's really pretty. I guess this is the Wheel of Fortune here. There's some lovely artwork. We have the Emperor here. The Emperor. That looks like that's On. I know him from Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. And I know that he's from the older game Fire Emblem Gaiden, which is what Echoes Shadows of Valentia was the remake of. The Magician. Looks like we have Crom here. He's got quite a bit of loot. He's looking very laid back in this artwork. You can see he has his brand here. This is, I I guess what happens if you open every treasure chest on a map. You finish the chapter looking like this, surrounded by spoils of the battle. We have, next up is 5 of Cups, with Berkut here. He is also from Fire Emblem, Shadows of Valentia. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups here. Next up, 6 of Pentacles. We have Sakura and Takumi featured here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very pretty card. I think it's interesting how often the sun or the moon is featured in these cards. Very pretty. Next we have Page of Swords. Looks like we have a flyer trio. I believe this is Pala, Est, and Katria. Or Katria, I don't know how it's best pronounced. They're all Pegasus riders. I know that a bunch of the games have kind of similar trios or similar units. But I believe that these 3 also show up in Shadows of Valentia. I'm not sure what other game they're featured in. But beautiful card. The artist did a beautiful job with the Pegasi. We have 4 of Swords, featuring Sumiya. She's from Fire Emblem Awakening. She looks like she's admiring the flowers. I really like the color of her armor. The lilac is really pretty. And she's a really pleasant character in Awakening. Beautiful card. We have the Knight of Wands. This is Saber here. Also from Shadows of Valentia. He makes a really good, I believe, Dread Knight is what they call them. Maybe I got it mixed up. Basically, it's a swords assassin class. Oh, Dread Fighter, that's what he can become in his kind of final promotion. A statue of Milla. Puts in a lot of work in the games. Him and Dean. I really like that they included the statue in the background, because that's a really big deal in the games. Let's see who's next. We have 3 of Wands. We've got Lucas. I believe this is Python. And goodness, I think that is Forsyth, but I could be wrong. This is kind of the red, blue, green trio of male units from Shadows of Valentia. You can see they each have, he's got a bow, it looks like, and some lances here to be the wands. I like that they included the castle down here. Really nice artwork. We have the tower. Looks like Micaiah here. Must be implied that she fell from the tower. I haven't played her game entirely, so I don't know if this is symbolic. She has Yoon here, her little bird friend, who I know has some meaning. But beautiful perspective in this piece. Next we have the chariot. We have Hector here with Armads. It looks like he's got a few dragons kind of hanging out here that he's rolling over. I like the contrast between the reddish and the yellows and the blues here. Really nice card. Have the Two of Cups. Looks like Frederick here with his steed. This was another one of the artworks that made me really want to buy this set of cards. Just liked the details they included on Frederick with his armor and everything. Very nice card. Looks like we've got some of the included how to read them kind of cards. Let's see. Four of Wands. We have Ninian here. Looks like she must be dancing. She's a dancer character in the games, at least in Heroes, so must be helping out in battle or rehearsing a new dance. Have the Queen of Wands here. Lissa with Emerin in the background. Lissa's wielding both an axe and a staff. I know that in the games you can turn her into an axe wielder, and I know a lot of people have fun with that. It looks kind of cute in the cipher cards when she's made into an axe unit. Very pretty card. The next one, Three of Swords. Looks like we have Cordelia. Looks like there's Falchion, a brave lance, and I can't tell if this is perhaps a rider's bane or something. But this was definitely another of the cards that originally interested me in this project. Very, very solemn, beautiful card. We have the Ten of Swords here with Hinoka from Fire Emblem Fates. She's one of the princesses of Hoshido. She's riding her Pegasus here, her Pegasus. It looks like they're both taking quite a bit of damage, but I'm sure that's symbolic. We do have 10 swords featured here. Or 10 weapons at least. Very pretty. I like the unique art style on that one. Next up, we have Seven of Pentacles with May and Bowie, who look like they're going to be casting a joint spell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very crisp art style. Ephraim as the sun. They even added some sunflowers and an actual sun here to really tie in the symbolism. Really nice card. Looks very regal here. We have the Five of Wands with the Black Knight featured. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like this one's just completely breaking off of his armor. He looks entirely unfazed. They did a really nice job with the armor and proportions on this one. I believe this is a Londite that he's wielding. Very menacing. Dark looking card. We have the King of Wands. So Zephiel here. And a dragon beside him, or maybe a wyvern. I know that while I haven't played his game, I think a big part of him is that he wants the dragon race to take over, but that's what I've picked up through Heroes. Very cool card. Let's see. We have King of Cups, Xander of Nor. You can see he has both his circlet, and it looks like another crown is floating here. And one cup in hand. Must be sitting on the throne of Nor here. Perhaps Garen is elsewhere. Nine of Swords. I believe this is Florina, but I could be wrong. All I know is that she's from the game with Lynn and Hector and Eliwood, I believe. And I know she's a Pegasus Knight, which is neat that they gave her wings rather than putting a Pegasus here. It looks like there's arrows coming her way rather than swords. We have Merrick as the Eight of Pentacles here. Looks like he's about ready to cast some wind magic from the green coloring. He must be in a library of sorts. There's books in the background. Have the Ace of Cups with Eldigan and Lachesis here. I know that he is symbolic with a lion, so it looks like they included that as well. A very moving piece if you look at the fine details of it. We have the Lovers with Marth and Sheeta. I believe they do end up partnered in the game that they are featured in. So this definitely makes sense to have them both as the Lovers. We have the World with Anna, who appears to kind of be guarding a representation of the world or the universe. Some maps in the background. I like that they chose to use her as a character to represent this, as she is a character that exists within many of the Fire Emblem games as a merchant. She looks like she's coming up with another money-making scheme in this card. Very fitting of her character. We have 7 of Wands, which is Aira. I like that they really accented the purples that are part of her garments with the background here. Next, we have 8 of Cups with, I call him Sirius. I know he's featured in a few different games under different names, but I remember him best as Sirius. This is Gradivis, his weapon. We have 9 of Cups with Seth here, I believe, based on the armor and his hair color. He does indeed have 9 cups here. Eight of Wands, featuring Joshua. I believe he's a swordsman for hire, at least from his Fire Emblem Heroes dialogue. He seems like a gambling kind of fellow. I do like his outfit, for how unique it is. He seems to have a fun personality. We have Judgment with Roy here. Looks like he's joined by some dragons or wyverns. Temperance with Lynn. You can see the plains in the background. Looks like she's pouring us a goblet of water or spirits. I really like the lighting in this card with the, I'm assuming that's the sunset in the background. Very pretty. We have Justice. I'm not sure, but I'd like to say this is Leaf, based on his armor and outfit, but I could be wrong. He has the scales of Justice here. We have the Aerophant with male and female Robin here. Quite a bunch of weapons in the background. Brave Lance. Maybe this is Rider's Bane, or it's one of the anti-wyvern weapons. Lancer's Cat. It's like a tome is featured in the background. Very nice card. They really put a lot of detail into their outfits. We have the Empress, which is Celica here. Looks like she's got some feline friends, a little bird friend. She's surrounded by some apples, so she must be sitting in an orchard. I like that they did her, the Empress, as the counter to Om's Emperor card. It's a nice detail. Next, we have a very stern-looking Sorin as the King of Pentacles. They even gave him a little crown to represent. He's surrounded by quite a bit of money here. I don't know if him or Crom had a more successful reading of the chests on their map. We have the Three of Pentacles with, I believe his name is Lion, or maybe it's pronounced Leon. He's got a little flower branch with three, I would say, lilies on it. A little bit of lavender here to bring out the purple in his garments. And last, but certainly not least, Seven of Swords with Jill. I know she's a very, very popular Fire Emblem character. She's been long awaited in Fire Emblem Heroes. You can see her wyvern is with her in this card. Very pretty art here. So, that is officially the whole deck of the Fire Emblem Arcana Tarot cards that were part of the Fire Emblem Compendium project. I believe this is from 2 years ago, maybe longer. It's a bit hard to tell, but I think I'd like to read these in the manual and learn how to do a tarot reading, either for friends or as maybe a roleplay video. And I'd like to know my own tarot fortune. Thank you guys again for watching and for taking the time to leave feedback and comments and everything that you folks have been doing. It's been really encouraging, and I really, really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I hope that you're able to relax and have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you guys.